Hello, let's continue our Sudoku adventure with Brazzaville by Jean. So we have normal 6x6 Sudoku rules, meaning in each row, each column, and each 2x3 box, we are placing the digits 1 to 6 exactly once each. We also have these green lines in the grid. These are German whisper lines. So what that means is adjacent digits on the line have to have a difference of at least 3. So if this was a 2, then this could be a 5 or a 6. That's it. Because something like a 3 or a 2 or a 1, the difference is not at least 3. This is a difference of 1. This is a difference of 1. This is a difference of 2. None of those work. All right. In addition to that, we do have these gray circles in the grid. All of the gray circles are an odd digit, 1, 3, or 5. And that's it. Those are the rules. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself. And I'm going to get started right now. Well, we can start by putting 1, 3, 5 in all of these. I am not ashamed to do that. And now 3 is a very curious number for German whispers. Let's say this was a 3. Well, what number can go next to a 3? Well, 3 is one of those special numbers in German whispers where there's only one buddy. Only 6 can go with 3. So this would have to be a 6. But also, this would have to be a 6, and they both be in the same column. So that's not allowed. So this can't be a 3. For the same reason, this can't be a 3. These would both be 6, and this can't be a 3. These would both be 6. This also can't be a 3 because these would both be 6. Now, this is definitely a 1-5 pair, and that works out. This 1-5 pair tells us this is 3, which forces this to be 6. Now that this is 6, 5 is too close, so this is a 1. And this now has to be a 4 or a 5. Now, 4 is another special number that can only go with 1, but we haven't had to use that yet. Okay, so what's next? We know one of these is a 6. I don't know if that's helpful. So 5 is more restricted than 1. The 5 requires either the 1 or the 2 to be next to it. So if this was a 5, this would be a 1-2 pair. And it can't. No, it can be. This would be 2, this would be 1. Sorry. I saw the 1-5 pair here and thought differently. It's interesting. If this is 5, this is 1, and this is 5. This is 2. This is 2. This is 1. Like, it does so much. Let's see, what can we do? These two are linked together, so I think we can color. So I'm going to say low digits 1, 2, 3 are blue, and high digits are orange. I'm going to start with that. But we don't. And something you'll notice with German whispers, and this is by design, is that you always alternate low, high, low, high, low, high. This isn't a coincidence. They have to alternate because the 3 is specially picked to move you from that 1, 2, 3 group to the 4, 5, 6 group, back down to 1, 2, 3, back up to 4, 5, 6. You have to add 3, then subtract 3, at least. Add at least 3, subtract at least 3, add at least 3, subtract at least 3. And that's going to send you back and forth. So we don't know whether these are green, or sorry, whether these are blue or orange. Got ahead of myself. So I'm going to call these green, and I'm going to call these purple. And we don't know whether green is blue or whether green is orange, but we know purple's the other one. And so now actually I can color this because this is a 1-5 pair. So if this is the green 1-5, this has to be the purple 1-5 because 1 is low and 5 is high. And that makes this purple and makes both of these green. So now we know that there's exactly 3 greens and 3 purples in each row, column, and box. So this column has to fill with purples. What else can I say here? We know this is one of each, because we have a green purple here and we have a blue orange here. And so one of each, one of each. So this is one of each. I don't think that's helpful. I don't know what this did. Can I do more here? We can talk about these digits because they aren't the 3 or the 4. So they have to be from 1, 2, 5, 6. That's not a 6. Oh, and this can't be this can't be a 1 or a 5 either because of the 1-5 pair. There we go. So this can only be a 2. It can't be 3 or 4 for the reasons we talked about. 3 would require double 6, 4 would require double 1. And then it can't be a 6 because it sees a 6. And it can't be 1-5 because the 1-5 pair. So it has to be 2. And so 2 is low. So we know purple is low now. Green is high. And I can do more. So that means that's 5, that's 1, that's 5, just by the low-high coloring. And this has to be low, so it's a 1. Okay, this sees 2 and 3, so this has to be a 1. And then this is a 2-3 pair. Can I do more coloring now that these have linked up? I don't actually think so. 6 is one of these. Oopsie, one of these two. This is just 4. This is 4 or 6. Oh, it can't be 4 because of the 2. So it has to be 6. 6 is down here. 1 is placed up here, and that's low. This is 4 or 6, but it can be 4 because that's a 1. This is only a 4 for the column. We know the colors of these. We know it's one of each. I don't know. If this was low, it would have to be 3, which would make that a 6. So if this was low, that's a 3, that's a 6. Otherwise, this is high. It can't be 4, so it would be 5 or 6, which means this can't be a 3. No, sorry. It could be a 3. 6 is open. So this is 2 or 3, I guess, in that case. So either this is a 6, making that a 4, or this is a 2-3 pair. I don't think that helps me. Is there more coloring I can do? This is 2-3. Oh, this can't be a 3. That would force that to be a 6. So that's a 2. So that's not a 2. 3 or 6 only. Ah, that's interesting. That means one of these two is a 6. Because either this is a 6, in which case, yes, one of these two is a 6. We found it. It's right there. Or this is a 3, which forces that to be 6. So if 6 is in one of these two, then this has to be a 4. And so if 6 is in one of these two, we can't also put a 5, because we can't put 5 next to 6. So this is a 3-6 pair. Okay, and so that makes this is 2-5 pair. The 5 tells us that's 2, and that's 5. This is blue, this is orange. It's interesting how that worked out. I think really what I was seeing is there had to be a 3 on it, therefore there was also a 6 on it, making a 3-6 pair. I saw that kind of in a strange way, but it worked. 6 in this column can only go here, because we have this 6. 6 is orange. Oh, the 3 looking in tells us that this is orange, this is blue, this is our 3 and 4. The 3 gives us 6 and 3, so orange and blue. That gives us 6 here. This is a blue 1. All right, we're getting there. 2, 3, 5. It's just got to be Sudoku. Yeah, so here we've got an orange 4. Here we've got a blue 3. These are both orange, and we know the order, 6 and 5. This has to be our 5, and then this is a 2-3 pair. They're both blue, but this can't actually be 3, so that's 2 and 3. Gives us the 5, 2, and 3. 3 is low, 5 is high. Can we color the rest? That's orange, that's blue, that's orange. Okay, so this is our 2, 4, and 4. All right. Cool puzzle, Gene. I enjoyed that. Yeah, I liked this little line here. This little line here was very powerful, forcing itself to be a 3-6 pair. Very clever. And then that kind of finished the puzzle. Very neat. I also liked this 2 here, this naked 2. That was sneaky. All right, well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.